Kid Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the UAB Blazers and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Checking in with the Blazers head coach before the game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Bunch formation for these receivers. He'll run it. He's past the sticks. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the RPO, got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Blazers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Drives inside. Nice job to pick up the first down. Spotted at the 42.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Caught. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking to throw again. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
How about that first? The offense usually script the Plays? Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him.
Number 99, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the App State Mountaineers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we'll be seeing plenty of Jakari Lewis, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be... key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be... down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He'll pull it down, and they'll stop him about... Yards short of the first.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay a nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Changing the routes with his receivers. Snaps on 4th down. Unleashes it. Drop the football and they'll turn. On down. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Right side, it's Lewis. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and he... completion, they lost yardage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. Quickly out to the tight end. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. A turnover. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a crease. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, UAB! A play, not... Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Motion from the wideout. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Stepping to the right. It's dropped after taking the hit.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
This one's complete. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. The option, the keeper. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
Turning it on. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense... And they get that. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lewis. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is going to run it and you still can't stop them. And I think if I'm this offense here, I'm finding other ways and other run schemes to just keep giving this guy the football because he is cruising through this defense now.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Got to make the play on fourth. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on... And he charges across the line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Nowhere to go.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picked.
Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like,
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. That 4th down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Completes it in the middle. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Run in the red zone. It's Lewis. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. 3rd and long coming up. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Lewis. And they swarm him under. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It falls incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Snapped on 4th down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
That's a really...
Motion from the wide receiver. Drops back on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. He just missed the target on that. To put it on his body.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 40, there he goes. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Making the adjustment. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the deflection. Defense brings up fourth down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads it left. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Second and long here. Wants to throw again. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Got a lot of room to the right. He'll be stopped, but not before. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try